She's screaming like, "Dad!"
Okay, so he's here. Show him.
Hey everybody, if you are new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things theme park, cruise, and travel. And if you're a returning viewer, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss a video. I apologize in advance for the video you're about to watch. Now, from time to time, I like to take a step back and look at the internet and see what's going on. Well, unfortunately, I stepped in a sinkhole I don't think I can dig myself out of. Today's video is about the TikTok influencer, Ashley Trevino. I was actually watching TikTok live, something I never do, and was watching a pretty big creator, and the same day this creator did a battle with Ashley Trevino. Now, apparently battling on TikTok is very popular. I think it has something to do with giving those creators gifts, but I don't really understand why. There doesn't really seem to be any value. They're constantly doing this, which I still don't know what that means. They're basically, for lack of a better word, begging you to give them these gifts, which have monetary value, but they're not really doing anything other than saying, give me a lion or give me a galaxy or tap, tap, tap or whatever. They're not telling me anything that has value. They're not teaching me anything. They're not even entertaining me. So why people give these gifts? I just haven't figured that out yet. Now, all of this happened less than 2 weeks ago, and my For You page since then has been inundated with Ashley Trevino videos. So I decided to take a deep dive into why people don't like her, why people watch her, and is she truly delusional or one of the smartest people on the internet? Now, Ashley has become popular over the last few months for being known as the inmate hopper.
I'm an inmate hopper, of course I am. And guess what? If your boyfriend was in prison, I'd take him too, baby. I would, trust me.
So basically, she is one of those people that writes letters to inmates in hopes of forming a long-lasting relationship with them, allegedly. I believe it was back in June that Ashley brought home her first inmate, whose name is Jesse. She documented this experience and she became viral for bringing this inmate home. Basically taking care of him, making sure he had everything he needed in order to be set up for life on the outside. And unfortunately for Ashley, that lifelong relationship she thought she was building with a man who was behind bars turned out to only last about 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, Jesse apparently broke up with Ashley and then decided to go on live on TikTok and basically bash her and say that her goods weren't that good.
Rate the Nunu from 1 to 10. Look, I was fresh out, bro, and I had been deprived of that for 5 years. So at the moment, you know what I'm saying? At the moment, like, no sé, no cuenta, güey, porque pues, you know, no había probado nada más. La peguita la, güey. I was fresh out, bro. I was fresh out. So at that time, I'll give it like a 5, you know, just being honest. Look, you have to rate by a woman, you have to rate by how the view too.
Now, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but we went from that to Ashley releasing a song all about how good her goods are, or at least how good they smell. I can't believe I'm saying this. Just when you think it can't get any worse, it does. Now, after this breakup, Ashley decided to go online and start saying that she could be pregnant, allegedly. She even went so far as to have a conversation with her minor daughters, asking them if they were going to help her raise this baby. A lot of people on the internet think she was just making this up so she could get Jesse to come back to her and I don't know if that's true or not, and I don't even want to speculate on if that was true or not, but Ashley did lose the baby, allegedly, and the pregnancy was no more.
I mean, if you wouldn't have aborted the baby that we were going to have, like, you would have been my baby mama.
I knew I shouldn't have had a baby from you. That's why I did what I needed to do.
Ashley is also known as Trashly on the internet, has done some pretty crazy things on these live streams. Some of those things include blaming victims of some of these inmates that she is dating.
Hey, there's 2.3K people watching you right now. 2.3K people watching.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm just saying, I was just being straight honest. Like, you would have taken the time of your day to actually get to know me personally, right? Instead of somebody else painting a picture of me, like, you don't like me. I have good energy, good vibes.
No, I don't need them to like you. I don't need them to like you, sir.
Oh my gosh, I'm just saying, like, I don't need them to like you. They're hella funny.
Guys, he's innocent, and I don't care what y'all say, what y'all think. He's innocent.
And if that wasn't bad enough, Ashley allegedly doesn't even take care of her own daughters. She has said in videos in the past that her parents raised her daughters and she is learning how to be a mom.
So now that I live on my own, I've been on my own for 5 months this month. No, August, September, October, November, 4 months. 4 months. So I've been out on my own for 4 months. I'm learning how to raise them. I've raised them, yes. I've literally raised them since they were born. But to actually live alone with just me and them, I'm learning, And I think I'm doing a pretty dang good job. Kids are good, And y'all bash me for that. But nobody's a perfect mom. Nobody is a perfect mom. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Joanna. We all have mistakes. We all learn. And I guarantee you, your mom was not a perfect mom. A lot of y'all probably had parents who were on, stuff, who were doing this, doing that, being with all types of men. But y'all judge me. Literally, but y'all judge me. Guarantee your mom was out every weekend with a different man. But y'all judge me. And I don't do that. All I do is date guys in prison, and they don't meet every guy that I talk to.
The problem with this is that the girls don't even have a bed to sleep on. These girls sleep on an air mattress when they are at her house.
I see, no?
And then my kids' room, but they don't stay with me right now. And then my restroom, and then my room.
Now, this is something that has upset a lot of the internet, and I can see why. Ashley has her own bedroom with a bed and even a living room full of furniture, kind of. In my opinion, Ashley should be giving up her bedroom to those daughters and she can sleep on the air mattress or out in the living room herself. But two teenage girls, should not have to sleep on an air mattress. That is absolutely crazy. So I have saved some of my favorite videos. I have even sacrificed my dignity, respect, and brain cells to record some of her lives myself so we can have a look at a few of the crazy things she's done in just the last 2 weeks.
I never abused my daughter, you guys. What I said was I would get mad at her, yes. And I pulled her hair, yes.
Mac and cheese. Taylor, you better make the mac and cheese and make it real good.
Who's gonna cook?
Both of y'all?
Oh, y'all want me to cook? Look, she didn't even eat nothing. She didn't eat nothing. Nothing.
Now, I'm not sure what situation happened first and which happened second, but there are two situations that we're going to cover.
This video with the caption saying, waking up and finding out Ash Trevino is in my city, El Paso.
When you find out Ash Trevino is in El Paso, what the are you going to do? She's like, when you find out Ash Trevino's in El Paso, I'm in El Paso and I'm gonna your baby daddy. What are you gonna do? Thank you. I'm in El Paso, Texas. Okay? I'm in El Paso. El Paso. When you find out Ash is in El Paso. Just kidding. But for real, like, you're a whole ugly ass. I'm in El Paso. Okay, and what? I can probably suck better than you. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and put my little lip glasses on. Hold on. Because my lips are done and yours are not. You look trashy as fuck too. I wish you would try and pull up because, baby, the cops will get your ghetto ass real quick. We're in the rich neighborhood. We're too rich for you. We don't talk to trash. But for real, she looks so ghetto. I hope I find that video. She was like, when you find out Ash is in your city, please find out that I'm in your city and tell your baby daddy to quit getting me from behind. I wish I would. Stupid. Bro, I'm on my diaper time right now. Like, I literally have my diaper right here on the floor. Like, it's my diaper and my tampon against the world right now. Just kidding. No, literally. It's my diaper and my tampon against the world. If you don't want my DNA on you, please do not come to me. I'm liable to go like this and my DNA be all over you.
As you can see, there was some back and forth, and Mariposa apparently is about that life. God, I sounded really white right there. So I have to give a trigger warning or disclaimer at this point, because from here on out, Ashley is going to do some things that, in my opinion, allegedly are gross. She's going to be doing things with her mouth and her tongue.
You're going to come beat me up.
Whoa, what? I'm here.
Okay, so he's here. Show him.
Hey, well, I'm here with him. So bring it on. This is my bar. And I'm 6'3" and 230 pounds.
I don't know why she's yelling. I don't know why she does anything, but that just kind of was weird. And it seems as though Ashley might just be a keyboard warrior.
Yo, bro, drag your ass too. Don't even go there. Hey, you're not. Get up.
So as you can probably guess, a lot of people on TikTok don't like Ashley. They actually make fun of her. There's a lot of accounts that are pretty good at making fun of her.
Yeah. Did it smell? Did it smell? Yeah. Did it smell? Did it smell? I'm thick, yes, but I'm not fat, you know? I'm thick, yes, but I'm not fat, you know? He's getting me an Airbnb. If not, I'm gonna be staying at Shawty Bay's house.
She's not coming to my house.
He's getting me an Airbnb. If not, I'm gonna be staying at Shawty Bay's house.
She's not coming to my house.
I don't even feel bad about showing that, because at this point, I think Ashley actually likes that kind of attention, and if I gotta look at it, know about it, so do you. Now, a few weeks back, a TikToker by the name of Tampa Bay decided that she was gonna call Ashley out on her bad behavior. Now, a lot of people say a lot of things on the internet, and a lot of people don't really act on those things. But something you need to know about Florida girls is if they say something, they're probably going to back it up.
Can I have 20 bucks? There we go, that's good.
Tampa Bay went so far as to create a GoFundMe page so she could pay for the plane ticket to go visit Ashley Trevino. Now you may be asking, well, how does Tampa Bay know where Ashley lives? Well, Ashley doxes herself all the time. In the 2 weeks that I've known Ashley, she has doxed herself every time she has left her house.
Run the center.
Outside. Guys. Should I bring on this one? Come on now. Running your fucking mouth, bitch. Come the fuck outside. Running your fucking mouth off. Running your fucking mouth all fucking day on the motherfucking internet, bitch. Bring your fucking ass outside, bitch. Keep your kids inside the motherfucking house, ho. Bring your ass outside. What's wrong with you, bitch? You got the right fucking one, ho. Come outside. Slow ass bitch. Scary asshole. Y'all see this bitch? My man ain't even over here, bitch. My man ain't even nowhere the fuck around, bitch. So keep your motherfucking kids inside and bring the fuck outside. All that fucking talking bitch about it. What's wrong with you, hoe? What's wrong with you? Bring your fucking ass outside, bitch. This hoe scary as fuck, y'all. Scary as fuck. Look at her. Don't got nobody to fuck around. Nobody to fuck around in this bitch scared. She's not coming outside because she's fucking scared. Ain't nobody around here, bitch. Come the fuck outside.
The thing that was really interesting about this situation is not only do we get Tampa Bay's point of view, but we also get Ashley's. Now, I don't know if it was a liquid courage that was pushing Ashley in those videos we saw before, where she was telling Tampa Bay to pull up. I guess Ashley didn't have any liquid courage on this night based off of her reaction.
What? No. Hold on, guys. Something happened. Okay. Sorry. Y'all better have bail money for y'all's girl. She want to pull up. You're going to step foot in my yard. You're finna go to county. And I hope you have enough money on your books for noodles. I hope your supporters send you money for that. I'm not scared. Never scared. Never scared. I live here alone. Remember that. I don't need a man like y'all do. I can live life without a man.
Even though Ashley called the police on Tampa Bay, they didn't take her to jail. They just took her back to her hotel or store, or I'm not really sure where because I'm invested, but not that much.
2-9 PD.
Good.
Shall be giving those two subjects a courtesy transport to police.
Look at the girl that I'm scared.
Getting mileage 12194. Watch the front out.
She think we going to jail.
Now, Tampa Bay wasn't done there. She decided to stay around for a while and make a few TikToks kind of making fun of the situation.
First time at Bussy's. I'm riding Bussy. I'm jumping off a Bussy. I'm meeting a stranger at Bussy. What's up, man? Taking a piss at Bussy's. Getting ice at Bussy's. Pouring out ice at Bussy's.
Shut up! I'm so fucking scared right now. You shut up.
Hello?
Hey,
Who is it?
can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. How are you, sweetie?
I'm good. I just have anxiety. Are you sure it's safe here?
Now, the thing that's really interesting to me is the pattern I've started to notice in Ashley's behavior. On the weekends, she seems to be always drinking or drunk. Well, actually, I think she's drinking and drunk every day, allegedly. But on the weekends, it seems to be highly elevated. And what I've noticed over the last few weeks is that on the weekends or when she goes out, she's always talking a lot of shit, but when people call her out on it in person, she doesn't do anything. The other thing I've noticed is that when she comes back home off of her days out, she's always almost seems to be in a depressed-like state. Pay attention because you're going to see that pattern throughout the rest of the video.
This is why I hate being alone. My boyfriend just wrote me, Happy New Year's, baby, I love you. Oh my God.
In the last few weeks, a new character has been unlocked. Santos, I'm not really sure how old he is, but a lot of people recently, as of the recording of this, have come out and said that they believe he is actually only 19 years old.
So Ashley,
yes.
Just so you know, this gentleman is 19 years old. Okay? So
But he's not drinking.
I had a reason to be here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
He's 19 years old. Nobody's going to jail. You need to be a little more aware of who's coming to your house.
Can you please tell them to quit harassing my dad?
No.
Don't you worry
That's
about
y'all
it,
on
okay?
TikTok.
Normally, this wouldn't be a problem, but Ashley is 34 and she has two teenagers that are 13 and 15. Now, he is of age, so he can do what he wants, and they're not breaking any laws.
Oh, you want to watch?
Hey, aren't you a cook? No.
But you'll see over the course of the next couple of videos that this relationship is very strange. So her behavior with Santos is really disturbing, cringy. I may or may not have had a few nightmares about it. Santos is gonna see everything tonight.
Santos will see everything tonight.
For some reason, when Ashley talks to guys, she does this weird thing with her tongue that just makes my stomach turn involuntarily, and I start to question life and why I'm here and what I'm meant to do. Now, it's very obvious that Santos is not taking this relationship seriously. Oh, and don't come for me in the comments about how I say his name. Look, I'm from the South. If I say Santos, then I'm going to be like fake. I have a Southern accent. I say Santos. So sorry. So I apologize. I know I'm probably not saying it right, but girl, this is how I talk. Not only did Ashley do this on live, she did it when her daughters were at home watching her on live. And we know this because her kids come into her room and tell her to get off of live.
I've already seen his beepy, and he's already seen my nunu. Okay?
You need to get off later. You're saying stuff that people don't need to know.
Okay, well.
Okay?
I don't know where the mods are.
You need to get off soon, okay?
She's already seen his pee-pee, and he's already seen her nunu, which is going to come back to haunt us over and over. You'll find out why in a minute.
So we'll see everything tonight.
It's hiding right there. You got something.
Now, this interaction between Ashley and Santos actually brought a lot more viewers to Ashley's live. We're talking a minimum of 30,000 viewers a day, up to 100,000 viewers on one day in particular. We're going to get to that in a minute. So one night on live, Ashley was doing her weird flirting with Santos, and As per usual, she was drunk, but she seemed a little more drunk than usual. Now, this live brought in over 100,000 viewers at one point. Now, during this live, Ashley is doing the weird tongue flirting thing with Santos. And if that wasn't bad enough, she actually exposes herself on live and does some pretty gross things that we just can't talk about. Now, obviously, I can't show that part of the video, but I will show some clips surrounding that act.
I don't want the rice getting burned. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Matthew with that galaxy!
And just when you thought that wasn't enough to traumatize us on live, she FaceTimes Santos and does some highly inappropriate things just off camera. Now, although no one could see what was going on, you could definitely hear some noises coming from Ashley, as well as some of her personal items. Everybody wanted to come and see the drama or the chisme, and let me tell you, she is not disappointed. Now, shortly after this live, she decides that she wants to meet Santos, and it almost seems as though she feels like they are in some kind of a relationship, even though she will go on to deny this later. Now, the way she acts about this meeting with Santos is actually very concerning for me. She goes on to hire a hair and makeup artist to come fix her hair and her makeup, and she's trying on different outfits like it's her very first date with anybody. So in one video where the hair and makeup artists are over there doing Ashley's hair, we actually see Ashley with no filter on her face, no makeup, and you can really see Ashley's true age starting to show through. Now, allegedly, Ashley is 34 years old, but in this video, she actually looks much older to me, in my opinion. However, I'm pretty sure it's confirmed that she's 34, but you can definitely understand why she uses the filters, which I don't really care about. You can use filters all you want. If you're not selling makeup or skincare, I don't care if you use filters or not. But it's painfully obvious that she's not the 10 that she thinks she is. Allegedly, a lot of inmates have said that when they see Ashley in pictures or in video calls or whatever the case is, that she looks different than she does in person. And this is one of the very few times you can see what they mean.
Is this your prom date?
It is, it is.
Oh
Hey. How are you?
And it kind of made me start to think a little bit on a deeper level. What is Ashley's mental age? Because it doesn't seem like it's 35. It actually seems like it's more around 15 or 16, allegedly. But what do you guys think? Make sure you let me know in the comments below.
This one?
In my own personal opinion, she acts like someone who never had a childhood. Now, I know she had her kids early, but it seems like maybe she was sheltered, allegedly, or just didn't get out and interact with people. I'm not sure really what's going on, but I think it could be that Ashley was never someone who got attention in middle school or high school or whatever the case is, her young adulthood. And when she became famous on TikTok for being the inmate hopper, that was her first time getting attention from anyone. And it seems as though she really is dependent on the male opinion of her. And she, what's the word? Desires male affirmation or male attention. I don't really know, but that's all my opinion. Everything's alleged, nothing stated as fact, all the legal things, blah, blah, blah. But as you can tell, this whole first time meeting date situation is incredibly uncomfortable to watch. It's painfully obvious to the rest of the world that Ashley's into Santos, and Santos is just there for other reasons, which are apparently to promote his family's business. Allegedly, this taco place that they went to is owned by Santos's family, and allegedly Ashley had no idea. And at one point during this date, Santos leaves, goes off to interact with some girls his own age, and you can actually see a split view of Ashley sitting at the table, almost as if she's about to cry. But I don't feel bad for her because remember, she exposed herself and did inappropriate things on live, and minors are on that app. So I don't feel bad for her at all. Now, this past weekend, Ashley met up with Santos again, as well as a few other characters that are introduced to the chat. And let's just say that this weekend was the wildest thing I've ever seen on the internet. In the next clip, take a look at her facial expressions. It almost looks like her face gets stuck temporarily, which is really strange. But not only that, it looks like she's trying to expose some inappropriate behaviors going on in the back seat. Now, I'm not sure if Ashley doesn't realize that this behavior is wrong. I really don't understand why she didn't get banned and her account taken down for her exposing herself and doing the other things. And now, in my opinion, she's taken it a step further where she's actively, in my opinion, trying or attempting to show lewd act. And she obviously knows that minors are on this app because her own minor daughters not only have TikTok, but they watch her live streams. Just when we thought it couldn't get worse, Ashley is dropping a song about her nunu and how it smells so well. Now, it's very obvious that Santos is not taking this relationship seriously. It's obvious that he does not feel the same way about Ashley as she does him. And it's actually very apparent in some of the videos that we've seen, some of the lives. And I just don't understand how she doesn't see it. I truly think her mental age is that of a teenager, allegedly.
Are y'all jealous because I'm in the same room as him or what?
Now, Santos actually goes live quite a lot, and here are a few things he had to say about his meeting with Ashley. In another live, Ashley is talking about how this artist was checking her out, and I'll just let her explain it.
Guys, like, to see Karim Leon in person and like for him to like stare at me, I was like, and Santos seen that. Santos was like, he was staring at you.
The problem is this was all a prank made by Santos. This artist not only was checking Ashley out, but this wasn't the artist at all.
So this is a famous artist, right? Mm-hmm. And there's an impersonator of him last night at the club, and I was like, hey, that guy, Karim Leon's looking at you.
Bruh, did you take a picture with him?
No, but she's talking about him like on live, like.
Like if she met him.
I'm bugging with her all.
On another live, you can see that Ashley is going through it again, and she actually has a phone conversation with Santos. Now on her live, she actually mutes the conversation so we cannot hear it. But over on Santos's live, he doesn't mute the phone and we get to hear everything she says. And it's painfully obvious that she actually has feelings and thought that these two were in some sort of a situationship.
What?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just going through it.
Why, what's up?
No, like just a lot of stuff. Just piling up. Like, why do you tell me and then you just like, I see you on live and you're doing your own thing. Like, that's what pisses me off.
But wait, we're not done there. And if you're wondering, yes, all of this stuff has happened within the last 2 to 3 weeks. It's wild. Now, there are a bunch of other things that have happened up to this point that I haven't covered, and there's going to be a lot of little things that have happened up to we get to the end of the video that I'm not going to go into great detail about because this video would be 2 hours long. So my only question with that is, why are you telling us to ask Santos, and he knows it smells so well, as opposed to what? It's smelling unwell? I am so confused.
You want to know how it smells? Ask Santos. He know it smell well. How I new. I got new. I got new. I seen this be.
In true Ashley fashion, she came home and she was sad and crying and back to her depressed like behavior, maybe questioning her life.
At this point, like, I don't even want to wear the shoes that he bought me. I'm so hurt, you guys. That man really... I didn't do anything but try to have his back.
There is a TikToker who is vowed to bring Ashley down. Apparently, he had something to do with bringing down another influencer, allegedly.
Ashley Trevino, your turn. By now, I think everybody on the internet has seen your video of you gardening with a rose. Why does it sound like stirring up mac and cheese? Ugh. And we know what state it's located in, Texas, whatever. We all know where you live, right? We all know what city you live in. Public information. What everyone's seeing, you've been skating the line of accountability. I did a little research to see if the disgusting gardening you were doing with the rose could actually be under some kind of penal code. Texas Penal Code 21.07. Now, what does this cover? This covers any what they consider lewd act in a public place, like TikTok. Part of what they consider lewd is noises from self-pleasure. There are minors on this app. Texas Penal Code 21.11, indecency with Section 2, with the intent to arouse. Yeah, they're a phone call away on Monday. When you get out, you can date yourself and leave the rest of these guys alone. Ashley Trevino, I know you don't know me, but I'm sure right now you're in your find out era. My name's Anthony, and typically I do home repair, but on the side and for fun. I like to help people find out after they fucked around, and I think that's what you're doing now. You see, you got on here and called me old.
Go for it, baby boy. Well, not baby boy. You're an old man. Go for it, old man.
And you told me to bring it on, and you didn't know what she was asking for.
I will be hosting a club.
No, the fuck you won't. You see, I wasn't the first one to reach out to the nightclub, but I was the damn short of one to help expedite it. Now, since you're not going to be busy on December 28th, I figure you can go down here and take these parenting classes right here, right? Because we all know you need it. And it's only $40. Maybe we can all pitch in, send you some gifts on live so you can pay for it. Now you make sure you have yourself a merry little Christmas and you have the day you deserve.
Now, in my opinion, I do believe something should happen. She should not be on this app. She's exposing herself. She's doing lewd acts on live, and she's trying to expose essentially happening in the back of a car on live stream where children are watching. Ashley came out with a video apparently taking accountability.
Okay, guys, so first and foremost, I would like to apologize to my kids and my followers, whoever may be watching this. If I have done anything in the last few weeks that have made you mad, upset, whatever it may be, I honestly apologize. I am taking accountability for that. And I just come on here right now and I say that I'm sorry for anything that I may have said or done in the last few weeks that was uncalled for. And honestly, I am working on myself to be a better person, not only for my children, but for my followers, my family, and everything else, you guys. You know, it's not easy coming on here to do this, but I'm doing it and I'm showing y'all what type of person I am, because I'm not a bad person. I'm not a mean person. And, you know, when you're hurt and you go through things, you do dumb things. And that's exactly what I did. And I shouldn't have done that. And I will be distancing myself from certain people. And I'm not going to say any names on here, but once you find out how I'm moving in the world now, you will see. And like I said, everything happens for a reason. And right now is a time for me to turn this around and start 2025 with a new plate. And I am ready for 2025, because 2025 is going to be good, not only for my family and my kids, but me. And I am so ready for the new opportunities that are coming. And, you know, I just, like I said, I'm really not a bad person. And if you literally have been following me since the beginning, I want to thank you so much for still being here and sticking around with me. You know, that right there shows me that I really do have true supporters, because that's what you need in this type of world. This world is a cruel world. And I honestly have my true supporters, and I cannot thank y'all enough for still being there for me till this day. And like I said, anybody else that I may have lost because of that, I am so sorry. And I really do deeply apologize for that. Any influencers that feel offended for anything that I have said or done, I apologize to you as well. And, you know, also, I do have some, like I said, new opportunities coming, and I can't wait to share those moments with my followers and my, you know, my kids. And I feel like this is going to be an amazing year coming this next year in 2025, you guys. And also, there is a fake account on Instagram that is pretending to be me. That is not me. I would never talk about an influencer like that. The only account that I don't even post on my Instagram. My Instagram is verified. I don't ever post on my Instagram. And to be honest, I would never talk about an influencer like that, especially when, you know, I'm trying to move up in the world. That's not me. And I just feel like it's not right that people keep, you know, making these fake accounts pretending to be me.
That sentiment didn't last long, because as soon as Ashley found out that she potentially may or may not, I don't know anything is fact, but allegedly she does have a case that has been opened, because allegedly this TikTok creator was successful in having a case opened against her with the children for missing and exploited children.
It's a Trevino update. After making calls this morning, I was able to successfully open up a case with the Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Did call the police department. They tried to brush me off just like they did everybody else, but then I started talking about the penal code she was violating, and they're like, okay, we'll hear you out. Still, because there was so many calls, they're like, we'll put it with the other calls. No, wasn't getting anywhere there. Called the DA, left a message, never got a call back. Just through experience, figured out that I needed something a little bigger than myself to actually get this going. Called the Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They were super open to hear what I had to say. I gave them all the details that I knew of, and now there is a successful case that they are investigating. They're a very powerful entity for things like this. They do not have the power to arrest anyone themselves. They do actually have the power to do what it takes to get charges filed. I will update this as I get updates, but where we stand now, there is an actual active investigation out of CPS. I will update this as I get updates, but where we are now, there is an active investigation from the Centers for Missing and Exploited Children. Have the day you deserve.
Now, if this is the case, They don't play around, and Ashley could not only potentially be banned, but she could potentially, allegedly, be facing some serious charges. Something that started out for me as a little bit of drama or chisme, even a real life novella, has turned into something very serious. And based off of the things that I've seen, Ashley is not someone that should have the following that she has. She went from 100,000 followers just a few months ago to close to 800,000 followers as of the recording of this video. And I'm sure those numbers are going to continue to grow. Now, if you're curious about Ashley, I would suggest doing one of the live watch parties, not giving her the views, and definitely don't send her any gifts. It's obvious she's not using that money for her children. They're still sleeping on an air mattress, and she's going out and paying for steak dinners for her new teenage friends while her children are at home worried about their mother. I definitely believe that she does not have the right mindset to have this app. That's very obvious by her not only exposing herself, committing lewd acts on herself, and trying to show all on an app with children. That's absolutely ridiculous to me. I think she is attention seeking, and I think she is acting like a toddler and pushing her boundaries to see how far she can go. And in my opinion, if she's not stopped soon, there's no telling what we're going to see on the next live. But what do you think about this story? Do you think that everyone's overreacting and we all just need to mind our own business and focus on our own drama in our own backyard? Or should she be taken off of the TikTok app and be held accountable for her actions? Make sure you let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts, theories, and opinions on this story. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you for hanging out with me. And if you want to stay up to date on all things theme park, cruise, and travel, and influencer insanity, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss a video. Until next time,